Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Today's recipe is a fried recipe. It's a starter. It's very quick, simple, and easy. Japanese fried chicken. Let's begin. When we say Japanese fried chicken, the first thing that comes to our mind is a tempura. But this recipe is not like a tempura at all. The basic difference between a tempura and a Japanese fried chicken, which is almost to the tunes of a karaage, the basic difference is a tempura is a very quick recipe. A Japanese fried chicken is a marinated chicken recipe. So the first thing is to marinate the chicken. First things first, take ginger with its skin on and grate this. The next are cloves of garlic. Let's add in sake, Japanese wine, rice wine vinegar. Choice is completely yours. Soy sauce. In this case, I'm using dark soy sauce. Hence, the quantity is lesser. If you're using light soy sauce, you can go up to 3 tablespoons, and that's absolutely perfect. Salt as required. Remember the fact that soya already has salt. And lastly, freshly cracked black pepper. Let's mix all of this well. Let's keep this aside for a minimum of half an hour because like I said, this recipe requires that little bit of marination. Let's keep this aside and let's move on to the next step, and that is getting the cornstarch in a very different kind of a texture. Generally, whenever we are doing any fried recipe, we make like a batter. But in this case, we are literally going to crumble it. And for that, what's important is adding water and mixing little by little simultaneously. Let's do that. The texture of this corn flour mix should almost start resembling crumbled cottage cheese or maybe breadcrumbs or panko crumbs. Let's move in to the next step. Let's keep this aside. Bring the chicken back. Add in an egg. And along with this, refined flour or all-purpose flour. The whole idea and purpose of adding refined flour or all-purpose flour is to ensure that all this marination clings onto the chicken. And the idea of the cornstarch mix is to ensure that the chicken becomes nice and crisp on the outside. Our chicken is marinated and coated in egg and flour. The next step is to pick each piece individually and dab into this cornstarch mixture like so. Ensure that this becomes almost crusty looking, like so. Once this starts looking nice, crumbly and crusty, the next thing is to fry this in medium hot oil. Once all the chicken is pushed into the oil for frying, we're going to fry this on medium flame for at least 3 to 4 minutes. And once that happens, we're going to draw all these out on an absorbent tissue paper. Mind you, the chicken at this stage is just half cooked. This step is extremely important because that way you'll get crispy, crusty chicken on the outside, which is still succulent and juicy from within. So do not miss this step. Time to whack the flame on high and refry the chicken. By refry, I mean fry this for the second time, and this time till it's perfectly well done. The chicken is fried and ready. The next step is extremely simple, and that in fact adds a lot of value to this fried chicken dish. The first thing is shredded cabbage, nice and cold, almost like a salad. Let's top this up with mayonnaise. some lemon wedges, and last but not the least, the Japanese fried chicken. With this, your Japanese fried chicken is done and ready. Make this for your family, make this for your friends, make this for your party, but more importantly, make this for yourself. Wait for what next the Bombay chef gets into your kitchen. Bye for now.